More than half of American adults surveyed this year by the American Psychological Association say that the 2016 presidential election was a major source of stress. And now it's the holidays. So of course the holidays can bring even more stress. Holiday parties, travel, planning, all things to worry about, especially spending. So we've brought in board-certified physician, Dr. Ken Redcross, to talk about how we can manage that stress because you point out, if you don't, it can lead to chronic illness. And I'll get to that in a moment. But first, some of the tips on how to manage the stress. I see food. It's not something I would think of. Oats, barley, yogurt, mushrooms. Why do you have these things as tips?
Lynn, because this is so important. As we will talk about stress, stress is so important because it can cause not only illness, but it can also cause chronic disease. So there's a lot of things that we can do. I always tell patients, food is medicine. And when we think about it that way, Lynn, we're really cognizant about what we put into our bodies. So the first thing I have here for us today is yogurt. Yogurt has probiotics, and I think at this point, a lot of us out there understand the benefits of probiotics as it brings that good bacteria to our body to once again help to support our immune system. But one thing people may not understand is that mushrooms are a wonderful food to actually help to balance our immune system as well. You can always maybe add mushrooms to your omelet each and every morning, that sort of thing, to get it in. But you know, if you really want the true benefits of medicinal mushrooms, you want to consider something like a supplement like AHCC.
I haven't heard of this.
AHCC has a precise mix of medicinal mushrooms that was shown in human clinical trials to actually not only have a powerful immune stimulating effect, but it also showed that it had anti-cancer properties, which is the reason why it's the #1 immune supplement in Japan for that reason alone.
Same theory behind the oats and the barley.
Oats and barleys are great because both of them have a fiber called beta-glucan. Beta-glucan is a fiber that's been shown to be antimicrobial and also antioxidant. But as we talk about the diet and the food, it's important to think of those breakfast boosters, but we also have to clear the clutter.
I love this.
We have to make sure we do that.
Okay, so a whiteboard where you write everything down. There's nothing more empowering than checking something off your to-do list.
Oh, especially for me as well. So what I used to do the night before, think about making sure you have a category for urgent, important, and non-urgent. You want to make sure that you attack your day to really make sure that you're stress-free. It's important, especially during this holiday season. So as we talk about our diet and we talk about clearing the clutter, it's also important to also breathe deeper daily.
Yeah, you say meditation. Is there a specific type of meditation people should focus on?
You know, not necessarily, because the key with meditation is with meditation, you really get a chance to get that self-awareness.
So it's any type.
It's the any type, but it's the focus of why are we here? What are we really doing? Why are we really stress. So you want to think about that in yoga as well. And for some of you who think, okay, Dr. Redcross is crazy with all this spiritual stuff, I have my Fitbit for you because I'm also a CrossFitter. So we're talking about high intensity interval training. Yeah. Very important for us to consider that as well.
That's what keeps me sane. Exercise. It's amazing what that can do for anxiety and stress and things like that. Dr. Redcross, always helpful information. Happy holidays to you. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
We appreciate it.